Hello YouTube, I am back. I am not going to be doing any Pokemon battles anymore. Well, I can if I can do PO battles, but I have to find out how to do the heck out of that. But right now, sorry I've been gone for so long. It's just a whole bunch of stuff, school, stuff like that. Right now, mostly I'm going to be coming back reviewing nostalgic shows from my childhood or shows of your request. But I'll have to watch all of it. So, and take a few notes and stuff. Or just remember off the top of my head, as well as possible. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the background of the show I'll be reviewing. Show I'll be reviewing, well, background. When I was growing up, there were two shows that were pretty much competing. You had Pokemon and you had Digimon. Those shows pretty much competing. I was introduced to Pokemon first because their games came out first, and pretty much I got hooked in from that. Pokemon pretty much became popular after the game. Sorry for all that. And Digimon I got introduced from their TV show, which really did really good compared to the Pokemon show, in my opinion. It sucks that Digimon didn't have the budget Pokemon did, because if it did, it would pretty much wipe the crap out of Pokemon. That's just my opinion. Pokemon is still a good anime, it just doesn't develop everything as well as Digimon did. Which makes sense, since if you have like a very low budget, you have to focus on something to be better. Let's get into the review. Okay. Oh yeah, also, with Digimon, their games are pretty good. I've only played one of them. Well, two. I played Digimon World Dawn, and it's okay. And I played Digimon World 2, which I'm still playing, which, if I've been playing it for over 10 years, it's probably a good game. I don't know, I'm just addicted. I play it on and off, like it's... because I get bored. If I play it, I get bored, play again, get bored. So it continues. I've been doing that for 10 years. Pretty much, the premise of Digimon is, you have 7 kids from summer camp, get sent to a digital world, and they have to fight the evil forces to bring back peace and harmony, pretty much. You have 7 characters who get sent there. You have Tai, Matt, Sora, Izzy, Joe, Mimi, and TK. TK. They get sent to the digital world, and they all meet their partners. The only 2 characters I believe that have like any like mixed reactions other than being neutral, from what I saw, were TK, which kind of just like how a kid would react to all this. Then you had Joe, who's just all like weird and spastic, which in the show is kind of like his thing. Which I'm kind of mixed on that, because he's like the oldest, and yeah. But his Digimon makes up for that, for being kind of like a polar opposite, to balance him out. Then they come up to their first kind of like villain Digimon, kind of just a wild, which is Quagamon, which is some giant beetle. They fight him, they defeat him, kind of, and then they just get like knocked off like a cliff, pretty much cliche cliff. And then for the next 6 episodes, you have evil villain, evil Digimon, and Digimon Digivolving. And that pretty much happens with Agumon Digivolving to Greymon, Gabumon Digivolving to Garurumon, Biyomon to Bergamon, Tentomon to Gabuteriumon, and Palmon to Togemon, and Gomon to Kakumon. And then, I think it's in episode 8 or 9, you get introduced to your villain, which is Devimon. And also to his minion, Ogremon, which you also learned for his conflict of Ogremon and Gleomon, which they're pretty much feuding forever, from what they kind of like explain a bit. Devimon kind of like takes over Leomon, so he's like evil, which is pretty awesome. Like an evil, well, he's the devil. He can pretty much just take over anybody. That's pretty much what Devimon looks like. He looks like the devil. Well, not what you think of the devil, which is he's pretty much the devil because he's Devimon, Devilmon. Pretty much. In that episode, also they find a mansion. They're this episode, 8 or 9, one of those 2 episodes. They find a mansion, and with that, yeah, it's 8. They in the mansion. There's a picture of it's an angel, and Patamon asks TK what an angel is, and he, which is, I don't really remember what his response was, but it's pretty much awesome foreshadowing for what Patamon's going to digivolve to. And then Devimon separates the kids, and he doesn't do a good job of destroying them because he only sends Leomon and Ogremon to go for, I think, like Sora and Joe for Ogremon, and Mimi and Mimi and Izzy for Leomon, while he's just setting up black gears everywhere to pretty much screw with everybody and having a fight. You also get, throughout this island separation, you also get the development, like, of Matt's overprotectiveness of TK. Izzy's kind of he's kind of distant from people. He's more in sync with the machines, which he's like the tech kid, makes sense. You also see that Mimi's kind of crying a lot, which kind of her gimmick in this. She always whines, but makes sense since she's kind of like the pampered chick. Then they all join up together, and then they fight Devimon, which Devimon empowers himself with a whole bunch of black gears, which are pretty much like his things he uses to take over Digimon, except for Leomon. For the beginning, he just uses his claw and just takes over him, which is pretty cool. Then he becomes like a super giant Devimon, which is pretty cool. All the Digimon digivolve. They try to defeat him. He pretty much wipes the floor with all of them. And then Patamon wonders why he can't digivolve, and then he digivolves into Angemon. Angemon's pretty much awesome. Pretty much gathers all the energy from all the rest of the Digidestineds, blasts Devimon, sacrificing himself also, and destroys Devimon and frees Fire Island. Season 1, or this arc, was pretty good. A lot of stuff in Fire Island will be I believe, well, some of it is foreshadowed, well, is caught up again in Season 2, which I'll do a review after I'm done with Season 1 and watching Season 2. Let's see. The villains, Devimon is pretty much a good standard first villain because he's evil. He has very good motivations, and he's able to get through them with separating Digidestineds and putting them through their pretty much primary little growth, which villains kind of actually do that. Ogremon, for any instance, is pretty much your primary or minion. Pretty much kind of dumb, but he's actually a good fighter, which is pretty good, because if you have somebody who's dumb and not really a good fighter, they're pretty much kind of a dumb minion. But Ogermon's pretty much, it's okay. So then you have some of their allies that you'll see me review later, since they don't really do anything except for Leomon, which explains more about the Digidestined. That is pretty much it. So I'm going to go more in depth into the characters later after I'm done doing all the arcs. That's pretty much it. I hope you enjoy this. Oh yeah, before I go, I have been working on a drawing. I hope you guys like it. It is a drawing of Digimon. It's not the greatest drawing ever, but I tried pretty good. I still have to color it though, but I plan on doing it for most of the villains. It'll probably give more visual for everything, but yeah, this is Digimon. He is going to be in the Dark Masters review, which he, in my opinion, is my favorite of the villains because it's an awesome voice, and he pretty much has straight motivations to just destroy everything. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoy it. Give me a likes up, and remember, I'm going to continue reviewing these. And if you have a show that you wish for me to review, just put in the comments below. I'll watch it, write down a little notes about it, and I will get to it. And thank you, and goodbye.